Quick disclaimer before starting, this video right here is more so about the silhouette and less about the colorway, but you'll find that out in a bit.
Zachaboo Sneaker Reviews.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Zach. You can call me Zachaboo, and I'm here for you and any sneakers you might be curious about. No brand snobbing, no shaming whatsoever. And today's not just going to be about my favorite Nike sneaker of all time. It's also going to be about what I think Nike's doing right with this shoe right here, how Nike can treat other classics, and yeah, we're also going to go into the colorway itself. This is the Nike Air Force 1 Low. This is also a Nike Air Force 1 Low. And so is this. But since pretty much everyone already goes for the other classic colorway, known as the triple whites, let's go ahead and take a look at these things objectively, shall we? This is the triple black Air Force 1 Low. Now before you go ahead and stop the video because you might think that I have black Air Force energy, let me go ahead and say that these are actually for a friend who's not a sneakerhead, but for some reason ended up liking the Black Forces. And then it got me thinking, why not actually take a look at the shoe objectively? Because at the end of the day, we like what we like. Why do we have to listen to some urban legends and whatever pretty much everyone else thinks? In sneaker culture, man, you wear what you want.
I know there's some sort of negative connotation when you see someone wearing Black Forces, but before we even look at the colorway, let's get into the shoe. The Nike Air Force 1 debuted in 1982. And even though the shoe is made for basketball, it quickly made waves in the lifestyle sneaker scene and has since stayed popular. In terms of tech, the Nike Air Force 1 was the first model to have a Nike Air technology, which is amazing because that same tech is still being used today across different sneakers. If you're wondering how the shoe got its name though, it was subtly named after the Air Force 1 plane that the President of the US flies in. Matter of fact, if you type Air Force 1 in Google, the shoe comes before the plane. Now that's a flex right there for Nike. The shoe itself is very straight to the point. All leather upper, radial pattern for the outsole, and a rubber cup sole that contains an air unit that only goes 3/4 of the way. But if you're wondering whether or not they're comfortable, let me give it to you straight. Some pairs feel better than others, but I think that's more common for the premium or luxe pairs that tend to have better materials, and every now and then they add a nice little insole for step and comfort. Case in point, the Devin Booker Air Force 1s that you can obviously tell I love wearing because they're so beat up. But when it comes to more basic colorways like the triple whites or triple blacks, you're going to have to really put in some time breaking these in because they are tanks. On the plus side, they are very durable, and I personally love the way they age. Now, a big part of the comfort you may feel comes from the fit, and in my experience, Forces tend to fit big. So yeah, I highly suggest going down half a size since I typically wear a 9.5 for Nike Lifestyle, and a 9.5 in Forces will have me swimming in the shoe. I would not suggest going down a full size because that's just going to be painful for your feet.
When it comes to this colorway though, love it or hate it, you might even be scared of it, but you can't deny that this is a very clean and very classic colorway nonetheless. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull up Urban Dictionary and see what this whole Black Force energy really is. Okay, and it says, and I quote, "If someone has Black Air Force energy, then he is someone who is crazy and don't give no shit. Also, does not care at all about himself or anyone else." I mean, real talk though, and objectively speaking, this is just another black shoe, right? And if someone like my friend who isn't a sneakerhead likes these and he's like the least aggressive person in the world, then they must have some kind of appeal to him, right?
I do feel like Nike's been treating the Air Force 1 properly, and what I really mean is that they'll have normal pairs, premium pairs, And then you got some hyped collabs that are way more expensive. And honestly, I think Nike should treat the Dunk the same exact way, because for a lot of people who loved Dunks way before this wave of hype, they know that $250 at resale is way too much for a pair of Pandas, when those things don't even retail for more than $100 and they don't even have much tech in them at all.
But that's just about it for my review on the Nike Air Force 1 Low. Speaking without any bias whatsoever, even though this is my favorite Nike shoe of all time, the model, not the colorway. But yeah, it's pretty easy to see why these are one of the top 5 best-selling shoes of all time that was never a losing product, ever. It's affordable, it's durable, it's stylish, you can pretty much wear them with anything. There are also so many different colorways to choose from. It has everything you could possibly want in an everyday beater, and nothing that you don't need. Plus, it's also an amazing canvas for any potential collaborations, any special projects, and whatnot. Now, as always, if you found this video helpful in making a decision about, well, the Air Force 1 in general, not just these guys right here, then go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Enable post notifications and share my videos with your friends so we get a nice community going on. I think at the time of this video, we've already breached the 250 subscriber mark, so I will be giving away a pair of shoes. But that's going to be soon enough. I'm going to be including the instructions in another video. Also, if you have any thoughts, suggestions, comments, or if you want to help clarify how Black Air Force Energy started out, then please, by all means, leave a comment down below. My name is Zach. You can call me Zachaboo. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.